Hello everyone, welcome to the next tutorial of Susan Crochet. Today we are going to learn how to make slip stitch. The slip stitch is the shortest of all crochet stitches and is really more a technique than a stitch. Slip stitches are usually used to move yarn across a group of stitches without adding height, or they may be used to join work when working in rounds. Let's begin making slip stitch. I have already done 20 single crochet. To begin the slip stitch, we have to make chain 1 as a turning chain and turn your project. Insert your hook into the second chain from the hook. First and then the second. Insert your hook in both the loops, yarn over and draw up the loop. Now you will have two loops. This is called active loop, which is already in your hook, and this one is a newly created loop. Now we will pull this newly created loop through the active loop. You have done your slip stitch. Insert your hook in the next chain and yarn over, pull up a loop. You will have two loops on your hook. You will draw the newly created loop through the active loop on your hook. Insert your hook in the next chain from the hook. Pull the yarn. Yarn over and pull the yarn. You will have two loops. Draw the newly created loop through the active loop on your hook. Yes, this way. You're doing right. You have to make the same kind of slip stitch until the end of the row. Always don't forget to count your number of stitches at the end of each row. Insert the hook, yarn over and pull up. Draw the newly created loop through the active loop on your hook. Now this becomes your active loop. While crocheting, having a free flow of yarn will maintain your hand tension. Insert your hook, drop a loop, draw the newly created loop through the active loop. Yes, this is the continuous pattern which will you do in every row. This is very easiest stitch and very short stitch compared to the other stitches. We can make headband or beanies for babies. It will be very stretchy and very good looking. And this is our last stitch. Don't forget this stitch, otherwise your project will end up as a triangle shape. both the loops. insert the hook in both the loops, yarn over and pull up a yarn. You will have 2 loops. Pull the newly created loop through the active loop on your hook. If you want to continue slip stitch in the next row, you have to chain 1 as a turning chain and start beginning the next row. Turn your work and our slip stitch will look like this. You have to insert your hook, the second chain from the hook. Second chain, insert the hook, both the loops, yarn over and pull through the yarn. You have 2 loops. Pull the newly created loop through the active loop on your hook. We have done slip stitch. Now let's see how slip stitch is used in rounds. Some projects begin with a ring in the center. When crocheting in rounds, slip stitch can be a big help. See, like this, we can join stitches and we can form a ring. This way we can make caps, doilies, table mats. All these are made in rings, which we use slip stitch in all the rounds. See, slip stitch is used to join the rounds like this to form a perfect round. So we have seen today how slip stitch is made in rows and in rounds. Hope you enjoy this tutorial. Thank you.